used the national test budget and then we also did.
Deputy Minister, I think everyone can take their seats. Okay, I'll take this opportunity to welcome everyone once again to this auspicious occasion. It is my distinguished honor and pleasure as your Director of Ceremonies for this morning. We are going to go through an interesting time of hearing about this GMO testing laboratory and the launch of the Biomaster as well. But at this point, allow me to just go through a little bit of protocol. I'm not going to go through all of the dignitaries that need to be honored today, because there are those that are more suited to do that than I. But at this point, just before we commence, I'd like to recognize the presence of the Deputy Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Science and Technology Development, Dr. Gandawa. Thank you very much for coming through today, sir. Secretary of Higher and Tertiary Education, Science and Technology Development, Professor Gujganga. We also have the directors in the Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education. We've got the interim board chairperson for NAB, which is Dr. Moyo, and we also have the CEO of NAB, Dr. Mfanda Yedza. So, gentlemen, thank you very much. I will leave this time to the interim board chair so that he can go through the rest of the protocol and also welcome us to this event today. So to give us our welcoming remarks, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dr. Moyo, the interim board chairperson for the National Biotechnology Authority. A round of applause.
Very good. Is it afternoon yet?
Not.
Almost. So we are at the right time. Almost afternoon, still a bit of morning. Just like I was reminded when people talk about GMOs, you start thinking about the fish, which has got the tail is a potato. So it's nice fish and chips, ready made for you, fish and chips. Or you see big chickens, huge chickens. That's how people look at GMOs. So, Honorable Deputy Minister, it's nice to have you here. Dr. Gandawa, you're leading a very useful and practical Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Science and Technology. See, this is the crux of the matter. There is no country developed without science and technology. Everything comes out of science and technology. And you're lucky to be there, very lucky to be there, and guiding us all the way. Professor Gujganga is well represented here today. The directors are here. The board members of the authority are also here, the NBA, National Biotechnology Authority board members. The CEO, Dr. Mfanda Yedza, is hosting us here today, and also the management. And for our members, and I asked if they introduce themselves individually. We've got a roaming mic, so you can just state your name, your title, your name, and the organization that you are representing here today. So if we could have the roaming mic so that we can be able to complete this exercise. It's very, very critical Sometimes, you know, you try and call out people and then you leave someone and they go back home very annoyed that I was left out. They didn't look at me. And I want to emphasize that you are all very important here. Very, very important. I don't even mind, you know, after the big guns, you know, we can all introduce ourselves so that you feel at home. Just make it snippy though, you know, so that we don't take 10 hours per individual. So we start.
Thank you. Advisor in the ministry, but I'm also
My name is Anna Takombwa. I work for the National Biotechnology Authority.